Welcome back, my friends. My name is Eric. This is Mel7 Gaming. We're playing MechWarrior 5. We're playing the Merc Tech mod. And I would say, judging from our last episode, we've kind of got this playthrough licked. We destroyed the two missions in the multi-mission at level 7, or reputation 7, I guess is the case may be, with very, very little damage each time. We're already beginning to buy assault mechs. You know, I think we kind of got this one. But I think what we need to do is we need to get ourselves a little bit more Merc Tech flavor. Now, we've already got gyros turned on and heat turned on and all that sort of stuff. And we've been playing with that the whole time. But I think what we also want to do is we need to start looking at some of the specialized weapons and different types of ammo that are available in this. Because we haven't really played with, say, like Inferno ammo or the UAX, right? We ran into a problem earlier. Turned out we just didn't have the right ammo, most likely. Although there were apparently some bugs with those as well. The Magnum Force got fixed. And so I think we need to start looking at that sort of stuff. Now, we should, if I hit tab, I remember what game we're in. If we go ahead and take a look at our mechs, we have a bunch of stuff in cold storage at this point, or we should. Of these, the only one I really might keep is this Hunchback right here, because he makes a great 50-ton LRM mech. So we could slide him in here and do that. Now, we're not going to start working on him right here. In fact, I think I'm going to leave him here in cold storage for now. It doesn't believe... No, these don't strip them down. So he is missing one LRM-10 and a bunch of lasers. Well, 4 lasers. 3 mediums and a small. But that's pretty easily fixed. So he's a good size for the weight limits that we're dropping with right now to fill in, so we could run with something a little bit bigger, something a little bit smaller, and we could jump in with that sort of thing. So... You know, I think we probably hang on to that. But I think what we need to do is we need to start taking a look at the market as well. We've got 10 million, but again, we've got, 5 mechs that we're probably going to be selling right now. So I think we go ahead and we take a look at the star map. And, obviously our missions are going to start taking us this way. Although we do still have plenty of missions in Davian space that we could do. We have this one's high value for who knows. This one's probably, again, who knows. And somewhere in there, we actually have, the mission we're supposed to be doing, which is, the noble cause? This one, industrial espionage, is probably... this is the one closest to us right now. Take drastic action against our competitors. Not just for us, but for all the citizens. So that's something we could definitely do. I think for the moment, though, I'm going to look for... I'm guessing there's probably... Let's see, that's an 8, that's an 8, that's a 7. I'm not seeing something down here. I'm going to travel down here to St. Ives, and we'll kind of see if we can find another industrial hub that will pop up down here. And we'll kind of go from there. I think the other thing we could do is we could start collecting hero mechs, right, at this point as well. We've got 12 mechs that we reasonably like, we're happy with, depending on that new Hunchback. So at this point, it's a matter of just kind of figuring out what we want. So we didn't unlock... I was kind of hoping we'd see something. I don't want to spend all my money just traveling is the problem. Let's go ahead. All right, what I'm going to do is... it's a ways away from where I want to be. I'll be honest with you guys. If we want to do this one and then this one, we're better off still staying up here. All right, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back up here to Gallatin. Maybe we're far enough away that it's reset. I don't remember how many jumps we need to be, but maybe we're far enough away it'll reset the markets there. Maybe we'll get a chance to get a hero mech or a special weapon or something. I think there was a special weapon up there anyway before we flew away. And we'll kind of see what we have there. Now, we do have some ammos, I believe, already. Well, we've got a rare mech, not a hero mech. But let's go ahead and take a look, see what's on the market here right now. Let's look at equipment. LB10X. Now, I believe we can flip back and forth between slug and solid, or slug and shot with these now. That doesn't interest me as much as the UAC, I'll be honest with you. But if we don't have ammo for it, it doesn't help us a lot. So we'll need to kind of go down and see if there's some ammo for it. I think a lot of this is going to be more ammo based than anything else. If we can find the ammo for stuff, then we can do it. And if we can't, then, well, we can't, right? I mean, that's just kind of how it works. Now, these different companies, there are slightly different stats on them based on who makes them. They might be faster, they might do more single damage, and we could play with that, but I'm not as interested in that as much as some of the other stuff. There's another UAC there. That's 115. Let's dive in here real fast. So AC-20, AC-5. That's a, let's see, 210 millimeter AC-20. And all this stuff is garbage. All right, so we've got 2 UAC 80 millimeters. So that is the one negative about, or the one, you know, we probably don't want to jump into this stuff, which is terrible stuff. I could have sworn we saw more UACs. There's the LB10Xs. We saw UX at the beginning, and I saw more UX deeper down. But now that I'm just here... well, here, let's do it this way. None there. There's our UAC 5 Armstrong. There's a UAC... See, now we're seeing different options by digging into here than we were seeing before, at least than I was seeing. You guys might have spotted it. So we've got one 115, and we've got a couple 80 millimeters. Then we've got the LB10Xs. No UAC 10s, and I don't know if there are UAC 10s or 20s in this. To be fair, we'll just have to see what we see. There are a lot of AC 20s though. Gauss, no Gauss, and one machine gun. All right, now what do we have over here as far as lasers go? Is there anything special there? I'm not seeing anything crazy there. We do see some pulse lasers. We could start to think about jumping into pulse lasers. Begin everything here. And there are quite a few pulse lasers here, but they all are kind of garbage tier 0. Large pulse, ER large, one tier 1 pulse. Yeah, I'm not really seeing much there that I care about. Missiles. Sorry, oh, that's plus Artemis. That's right. If it is the plus, then it's Artemis. And we could upgrade to that. You know, some of these, you know, that's not the worst idea in the world, but clearly we haven't needed it at the moment. We've been fine as far as what we've had. Not really seeing anything here that jumps out to me. Now, we haven't played with the Arrow 4. And we could do something like this on our Archer, potentially. That's not the worst idea in the world. I'm going to pick up, say, 2 of these. Maybe one to put on and one spare. Now, we have to find ammo for it, right? Okay, so we don't have any of those. We do see some case, which might be nice, but again, we've been okay. If we were going to do, you know, something like this, you know what? I'm going to buy it. We might be able to use it on the Rifleman. That's the only thing I can think of that's really kind of... Well, I mean, we could use it for the Archer, I guess, as well. Any of those mechs that have just a lot of explosive ammo somewhere. Gyro Type D. We have a lot of Type C on our mechs. That's worth... Okay, so 7 damage per second, and it weighs 4 tons. So if we take a look at, say, look at our Awesome. We'll edit the loadout. He has a Gyro Type C. So 4 tons, turn speed is 6988, and it recovers 7 damage per second. So if we go to market and we go to here, oh, we don't even see it show up. Let's turn off valid only. Wish we had a better search in here for this stuff. Oh, and it's not going to tell us any information about it here. It just says it's a gyro. Standard gyro. Is there a non-standard gyro somewhere? That's my next question. Okay, and there's no special ammo here. I don't see any UAC ammo. We do see some solid ammo here for the LBX. You know what? I'll buy a couple of those. We'll buy 3 of them, just in case we run into something that we decide we need that. Now, those are halves, not full tons, so it doesn't, you know, it's not as useful as it could be, but we'll have a couple of them there in case we need them. I don't see anything else there interesting. It's really going to come down to, I think, this filter right here, what we can actually run. If we can't find UAC ammo, if we can't find LB10X ammo, if, you know, we can't find any of that sort of stuff, we're just kind of hosed. I'm going to check market. Well, let's look at our stuff inventory and kind of see what we've got. So I do have the case there. We do have some Deadfire SRM ammo and a half ton, well, I guess a total full ton of Inferno SRM. And that's kind of it. We've got some streak. So we do have some Gauss ammo. So I think we just drive around and we look for ammo more than anything else at this point, and then we figure it out. It'd be great to do some Inferno stuff. I would like to do that. So we'll just have to kind of see how it goes. But as long as we're here, let's go ahead and market inventory. I think what we can do, I'm going to save the game really fast here. Oops. And then we'll go into battlemechs. I think we can do this. And then we'll start pulling these things out and selling them. Market, inventory, and sell, and we had a little guy down there somewhere, right? There the locust is. Sell. And we've got a Vindicator we need to sell. That one. All right, we're up to 15 mil, and we come back up here, and we can bring these guys back in. This guy we can give a paint job to, our little Corvus Dark, and then we can go ahead and try to fix him. Let's see if we have enough stuff to replace all that. All right, so we need an LRM-10. Do we got one kicking around? A 15, a 15, a 15, a 10 Delta. He had a Telos, but that's okay. I'm going to take that out. Oh, that's market. What do we have? Yeah, we got... actually, what I'm going to do 2 of these, right? We'll take... that one out, and we'll go ahead and put another good Telos in there. May as well. We've got... Whoops. Let's try that again. There we go. Do that. Some medium lasers. And do we have good medium lasers? We've got 4 of these Magnas here. How many does he normally run? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead... and we'll put the good Magnas in the torso here. Oops, that's a Toronto. And then we'll leave those out there as tier 0s. Do we have another tier 0 Diplin? Yeah. There we go. Like that. Because we're more likely to lose arms. Although, to be fair, we're more likely to lose the hunch just period, I would say here. And now we're missing some heat sinks and some ammo. So let's roll. Now, see, it's funny here we get all the options to do stuff, but not within the market itself, only when we're in the actual mech bay. Seems a little odd, but, you know. How much does case weigh? Does it weigh anything? Can we get away with it? If I throw it in here, we're at 47.5. So it does. It weighs half a ton, but that's okay because we got rid of that small laser. So I think that's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and be happy with that. And then we had a couple heat sinks in here. Armor looks good. So I think we go with something like that. I think that works just fine. And we'll start work there. And there we go. We found a use for that case. Now, I guess we could have maybe put a couple tons of... No, that's SRM ammo that we have Inferno, right? We'll look at him real fast. Maybe we swap his out for Inferno. Let's go engines, gyros, internals, ammo. Nope, just regular LRM ammo. I don't have anything fancy for that. Okay, fair enough. May as well look at the rest of this. We got a couple engines in there we could sell as well. Couple C's, nothing fancy. We do have endo steel. I'm not sure where we picked that up. The question is, what would we want to put that on? This one is kind of already pretty good. What might want endo steel on it? Do we go for something big like the Awesome? Or maybe the Rifleman? Rifleman, I mean, this is our best mech right here, right? It is a hero mech. It's the DB. He does not have endo steel at the moment. His armor is a little bit weak. If we dump this into here... Can we dump that into there? Do I have to take this one out? I've got plenty of slots for it, and it weighs half as much, so... But it's not letting me actually put it in. I can't drag out the old one. I can't drag in the new one. If anybody's got any hints on endo steel and what it takes to actually get it to work, let me know. Because it'd be great if we could put it in this one. Like I said, our armor is a little bit weak on this. If we could come up with some more space for armor, I would feel a lot more comfortable driving around in this thing. But at the moment, not so much. Now, it says it's valid, right? We don't have any non-valid stuff there, but it does say it's a valid deal. It doesn't drop there. Now, we can see all the stuff that it goes away from, right? You know, places it can't go. I don't know what I just did. Oh, I took away an AC. I drug from here, but it selected that. It didn't... Because it didn't select there, it hit the next thing I swiped across. We'll revert. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to actually equip this endo steel. I say, if you guys know, let me know down below, and we will take a look at it. All right? All right, well, I guess that's kind of that for now. We do have endo steel, we just don't have anything to use it on. So let's go ahead, star map. Let's take a look, see what this rare mech is. See what is in good shape. See if it's something we want. We got a little bit of cash. I need to stop talking over the jump because it's really loud, and then I have to individually go through and lower the volume just on that one little bit, which is kind of annoying. But, you know, it is what it is. It's what I get for not paying attention. I do like dragons, but I'm not sure I need this one. A Warhammer might be good. He's missing one of his PPCs, though, and an SRM6, which has not always been the easiest thing for us to find. I'm going to go take a look at equipment, market. Let's roll down again. There's some cluster ammo. Again, just half tons, though, which is a little bit annoying because it takes us more slots, right? It's not really a tonnage thing, but we'll go ahead and grab those. Half, solid... All right. Type A. These are a little bit expensive, but I'm going to go ahead and buy them just to give us... Oh, we didn't need a C. Just to see what the difference is. If it's going to give us the option of the A. Now that one does less, like 4 damage per second. The question is, does it give us more turn rate and less damage per second recovery? That could be it. I don't know. Artemis ammo. What's the difference in why is some of it 120,000 and some of it 90,000 if they're both LRMS Artemis ammo? Well, let's buy the 90,000. I don't know if we have any narc ammo, but again, we've got a 9,000 and a 12,000. I'll buy a couple 12,000. I don't see anything else here we need. I'm going to go back to inventory and I'm going to sell one of these gyros. We don't need 3 Cs. It's nice to have one for replacement or something like that, but I don't know that we need them at all because they appear to always be replaceable as opposed to destructible, and that might be because I have the option turned on. I'm not actually sure. My cat just walked by. I don't know what she wants. Luckily, she didn't see me. She's deaf, so she didn't hear me. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at our battlemechs, and we'll take a look at this hunchback, and we'll go edit, and we'll see what would happen if we were to change the gyro. Or let's see if it'll let us do that. Now look here, everything goes black when we drag it to here. See, it didn't do that on the hero mech. Interesting. Okay. Gyros. Now we've got an A. So this one is just worse. It weighs less, but it would give us less recovery time, or less turn speed, and less damage per second. Oh, I've got a gyro B in here. Oh, okay. So what does this one weigh? That one weighs 2 tons. This one weighs 3. That one weighs 1. Okay, so the bigger they are, the better they are. But the bigger they are, right? Okay, that makes sense. So if we could come up with an extra ton, like say for this heatsink, we could then drag this in here. Maybe. Nope, it's not letting us do it there. Oh, that one let me right click it. So now can I drag in? I don't know that this is a great idea to cut down on heat sinks on this one. I think I'm going to revert this one for now. And we're going to replace the heatsink. Because, yeah, we need heat sinks on something like this with all the medium lasers and the SRMs. But I think, okay, so we've got that figured out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start work on that. I didn't realize it. It's annoying that it didn't show up as bad. But that's okay. We'll fix that. I'm going to go back to my rifleman now and edit and see if just a right click on... Nope, standard structure, standard armor, standard cooling. Rolls, sniper's fine, jump jets, heat sinks, ammo, internals. Okay, I right-clicked on the endo steel, and now it says, now it gave me the option. I can't drag it over like everything else, which is a little bit weird. I'm not a fan of inconsistencies, but I do understand that trying to deal with what's already built with a mod on top sometimes requires different mechanics. However, you might want to add something, if you're watching this Magnum, to the description that says to right-click it in, just to give some special directions, since you can, put something in that direction, just to kind of give a little bit more guidance on how that's going to work. And that gets us 3 more tons, which I'm going to use for max armor. And we'll add a little bit more there, and that helps dramatically. And we're going to hit start. So one problem solved. All right. Pretty happy with that. Cool. All right, let's check the star map. We've been talking for a while here. We know we have, let's see, that's a 7. This is a 7. Yeah, should we drop down here and do the rare mission, or do we want to come over here and do this one? let's do this one first. We'll hop over here to Truth, and then we'll see if it shows up in the deal, because it might not be at that planet. We'll see if it shows up in our guidance over there. Somebody we can talk to ahead of time without having to fly all the way up there. Uprising Quelled. Oh. This will get us a couple long-range LRM-15s and 10 heat sinks. Nothing we really need. But you know what? You can't allow rebels, right? They destabilize the galaxy, makes life hard. We're going to go to Bora. It actually is there. Interesting. It's not always there. I mean, that mission may always be there, but... And again, I'm talking when the jump is. That's at least 3 or 4 of those I'm going to have to edit out. Good job, Eric. I've been talking for almost the 30 minutes, and we've yet to actually run a mission so far. So, let's get into this. Available contracts, Uprising. We're going to get to take 230. She doesn't like me, but that's okay. We're going to have to... Well, I don't know that we have to, but I'm going to go ahead and do something like that. We're not going to get a lot of salvage out of this one. We'll just have to be happy with our special stuff. We get 230. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the rifle. It's not done yet. I'm going to throw it in there anyway. Is this one not done yet either? I'm kind of thinking that goes. And that leaves us an extra 120 for those two, so they can average 60 tons each if we would like. We could just put them in quick draws. Sure. We'll quick draws. And now we're going to have to wait a little bit, but that's fine. We'll wait for those to happen. And then we'll confirm our lance. And I think that looks good. I don't know what the... I might have to play with the weapon groups on that, because I don't think we've taken it out yet. My cat's still looking for me. I just saw her walk back the other direction.
On this planet. They should be operating out of a small residential settlement. I've marked the location on your battle grid.
All right. I'm going to go take care of her. We'll be back. I have just realized, looking at the camera, that I look more Air Force than Army, though, with my black t-shirt and my Space and Missile Defense badge, which is originally an Air Force badge, so it has the Air Force coloring rather than the Army just black on green. Anyway, I'll be back in a second. Uno momento, por favor. Never mind. She's run off. I'm not sure where she is. All right. Right there. This one is reach the garrison. Okay. Oh, hold on. AC5s are 1. Large lasers are 2. Medium lasers are 3. Okay. I don't think we played from this view at all last time, so, you know. Probably stay in the trees. Probably shouldn't walk right up the middle. I mean, I don't think it matters in this game at all, but it makes sense to me to not walk up the middle of a clear corridor of fire.
The sound of my mech in these trees is starting to grate on my nerves. Just saying.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
All right.
Tango down.
Target acquired.
I think it's time to come back in here.
Target destroyed.
All right, so far I'm liking this. All right, we do have an Irby out there, though.
Enemy destroyed.
Target acquired.
Yeah, we're just Just gonna lay on this guy.
Bring it down. Leave nothing left for them to salvage.
Whoops. Can't get my arms up high enough. Somewhere in here there's a turret. There it is. Alright, let's start demolishing the base.
New target acquired.
Keep on smashing. They are hurt, but our contract calls for us to wipe them off the face of this system.
Alright, what are we up to? There is still that mech out there.
Target acquired.
There we go. Come on, he's got to be close.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
Really? He didn't throw... That's fine, we'll just step on him.
Destroyed.
You've managed to demolish about half of the target's buildings. Crack
All right.
Commander.
We're doing okay. We're doing okay.
Just a wee bit more, Commander. This complex is on the verge of collapse.
Nice thing about the large lasers is they have that nice long burn, so you can kind of sweep them across a lot of stuff.
Target
Threat eliminated.
Can we walk through this one? No. What do we got down there? Something. Don't know what. There we go. We shot it. We missed it.
This should be a definitive blow to the will of the rebel citizens.
All right, we good?
This is enough to satisfy our employer.
I'm going to shoot that real fast. No, you know what? I'm not. I'm just going to go. This is where we're supposed to go. We're just going to bail real fast.
Wrecked.
Doesn't look like that's a mech I care about salvaging one way or the other.
target destroyed.
And we'll roll out.
Target neutralized.
They got him.
Happy you made it out of there alive, Commander.
And we took almost no damage.
Pick up.
All right, there's a spider. There is an Irby there we could get. I think we're going to start looking more for weapons and upgrades there, because as we noticed when we looked through, we just have crap for upgraded stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and take some of these medium lasers. I know they're only tier 1, but that's better than, you know, a lot of what we've got kicking around. That still leaves us 2 left. Do we want to take one off and go for the Irby just for some money? Sure, we'll do it that way. Just to give us something to sell. I did 397, 363 for Horton. Horton is still a beast. 40, 40, 40, and 70 damage. We can live with that. Pretty easy repair all for that. Let's go ahead and, well, let's just repair all. Knock that out real fast. Pretty cheap. I wish we could just like right click on this guy and sell him from here. Or that the market gave us an option, you know, inventory, cold storage, whatever, right? They gave it to us in Battletech eventually, but we haven't seen it here yet. Was there anything on the market? A Javelin and a Locust. All right. So let's see what the next mission is on this. Quelling the Uprising. All right. Assassinate the Rebel Hero. All right. Local peasant John Forsyth. Forsyth, depending on your pronunciation. I grew up near a town called Forsyth, so we'll go for the... We'll go for the German pronunciation of the V there. It was spelled as an F because it was in America, but, you know. Has been lauded as a folk hero, somehow getting his hands on a lance of battlemechs, man of the people. All right. I'm sorry, John Forsyth. It's not personal, but it is going to happen. All the way down here in Ovan. All right. It's interesting that we were quelling an uprising in Davian space for Capellans. Might have overstretched our legal bounds there a little bit. Well, not ours. We're mercenaries. Somebody else's legal bounds. And I talked over another jump, which means I have to edit it one more time. Oh, well. All right. Everything should be good. Let's just jump into it. Maybe. We'll do it this way. All right. Quelling the uprising. They still dislike us, but, you know, it's okay. Something like that. We again 230 tons. Do we go again with essentially the same thing? Or, you know, everybody did fine. Yeah, let's just go again with what we got. That seemed to have worked. I don't see a reason to change it. We got a nice tonnage limit there.
All systems nominal.
So it seems that despite your previous raid on the settlement, the people have only grown more resolute. A citizen has risen up to lead his people in rebellion. Josh Forsyth, the hero of the Capellan Commoners. He's rather brave, I'll give him that. But Duchess So has put a large bounty on his head.
We might. Well, I think we'll probably play from this view, to be honest. My plan is to go down here. What's the range on my large lasers? 450, okay. So... well, we can reach up to 650, it looks like.
Target destroyed.
There we go.
Target acquired.
Got some turrets kicking out here.
Target destroyed.
Probably shouldn't waste ammo on those guys.
Target acquired.
You, on the other hand, I'll waste ammo on. Come over here and finish off this turret.
Target destroyed.
Medium lasers, we use the large lasers. There we go.
Target destroyed.
That was a horrible laser burn.
Threat eliminated.
Oh, ran into something. Luckily, some of our mechs jump. I'll take care of the turrets here, just to make sure they're not shooting us in the back while they finish off that dude. Well, he's still not quite down. See if we can sweep the legs. Looks like we got a shot in there.
New target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Is that guy stuck there? All right. They get him yet?
Target acquired.
Yeah. Oh, wait. So, I think this is where I wanted to go up the ramp? Yeah. Judging by the defense at the base of it, I think that makes sense. We'll cruise up here. And, yeah, we'll kind of peek and see what we can do here. Do a little hill humping here. What can we see?
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Incoming missile.
Wow, it's going to get bad here all of a sudden. We took a lot of damage. Gyro's gone up. I'm just kind of hoping everybody else is in on this here now. I got to slow down for a second.
Acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
There we go. Come on, give me the shot. There we go. Nice. Now we start taking out these little guys. We'll cut down on some of this incoming damage, hopefully.
Target destroyed.
Just for that, I'm blowing up your pipeline. Get everything back. Okay, I'm okay. All right, let's get back into the fight now.
Acquired. Target destroyed.
Dude's over there in a trebuchet. Can I skirt this? Alright, I'm coming for you, Treb. Johnny Reb in the Treb. And we're out of ammo. But we just did burn him down, more or less. He's out of guns. He would normally bail, except he's the assassination target. Spin back around, see if we can finish him off here quickly. Stuck on the hill. All right.
For the people here, but it's not our place to get involved in politics. Get yourself to the extraction zone.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do before we lose anything expensive or fancy. We do have a lot of red armor. Can I squeak by up here? Barely. Barely, all right. Good, I thought I was gonna get myself stuck. They did leg that locust, so he is not long for this world. But we're just gonna bail. We're gonna run out here. We'll just kind of squeeze a little extra damage out there for no reason. All right, we're close to getting up to professional. There's an Irby there we could go. I think instead I'm going to grab that LRM-10 double. Anything else double down here? Nope. So we'll go ahead and just grab a victory laser. Call it a day. We did 507 damage. Freeman did great. He only took 68 damage, did 193. Horton took about double that. I took a little, almost triple that. Kruger was somewhere in between. 137 with the LRMs. He did take out a mech and 4 vehicles. Not too bad. All right, so we're going to go ahead and accept our new LRM-15s and some single heat sinks. Not a super exciting one. That almost got us to 8. Let's go ahead and take a look real quick at... oops, that's not really what I'm looking for. I do have a Griffin there. Well, I guess we could go there. Let's go inventory, equipment, inventory. LRM-15s, I guess these are them. Okay. Tier 3, not too bad. We can live with that. All right, and we do have... I've got the arrow cluster. Do I have arrow ammo? I'm not seeing it. All right, let's go to check market. Yeah, nothing fancy there. Not to be surprised. We're in the conflict zone, so, you know, we don't really expect that. I'm going to go ahead and check the star map one more time. Oh, that's our mech in cold storage. I'm going to hop over here. It says there's some rare weapons on the market. Let's see what those rare weapons might be before we end this episode. We have gone a little bit long, but yet one more I'm going to have to edit out as far as the jumps go. Good job, Eric. Nice little lens flare there going. SRM-2 hover tech, LRM-10 Artemis, and an LRM-20 Doombud, which is the coolest name. Equipment. Let's see what we got. Half ton of cluster, half ton of solid. We'll buy some solid, some Gauss. If it says we don't have any, and they have it here and it's different, we'll go ahead and start picking it up, and we'll start spending some money there. Some Deadfire SRM. I don't know that we need that, but that just says LB10X AC. Okay. Artemis. What I'm looking for here is Inferno for the LRMs. Ultra AC5. All right. We've finally got some. Not a lot of it. Not enough to really do anything with it. But we do have some now. So we'll kind of pay attention to that. Did I see... That's half ton. We'll buy a ton of it. Making sure I'm not missing anything else here that I really, really want. Nope, don't see anything. Anything in there? No AMS or anything crazy. There's that Doom Bud. Look at that. That thing's nuts. Do I want it? It's 2.6 mil. We could potentially put it on the Archer, though, right? What do we have on the Archer? Do we have LRM 20s on it? We do. In fact, we have Doom Buds. We could. There's no reason why we couldn't. So we're looking at a DPS of 6 for what we have there. So if we go back to the market, equipment, LRM 20, where'd that? That's an LRM 15. Damage per second is 9.87. Yeah. Sure. We'll buy it. It's probably a waste of money, but you know what? At this point, we can stick with this Archer through in-game at this point, realistically. The Archer's a really good mech. So we can right-click that to get rid of it. Come over here. LRM 20, there it is. Right-click there. So the right-click does work. I don't know why I didn't try it, but I still would like some sort of little contextual that says I can't drag or I must right-click. I just don't think to do it that way because you don't have... If there's only one slot for it to go into, it goes fine. But if there's more than one place, then you don't really have an option. So I always drag stuff, or try to always drag stuff. There we go. How are we doing laser-wise? We could upgrade lasers on this thing, too. No, I think we're fine. I think we'll stick with what we've got. We've got Tier 1. We don't have enough Tier 2 to do anything anyway. We'll go ahead and hit start work on that. And that will call it an episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Excuse me. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you next time. Cheers.